Hello and welcome to Turning Point Tactics, the competitive Kill Team 40k podcast and YouTube channel, focused on giving you the strategies and tactics to seize initiative every turning point. I'm your host Ryan, and I'm here to give you the tips and tricks to elevate every part of your Kill Team experience. If you enjoy this content and you want more, you can join our Patreon for as little as £3 a month. We'll get access to our Discord, patron priority questions, early access to videos including Kill Team bat reps, faction guides and much more. If that's not for you, you can support just by hitting like, subscribe and sharing these videos amongst the community of Kill Team enthusiasts local to you. Finally, if you're looking to buy some new miniatures or paints, you can buy them through Element Games, getting a 15% discount, and if you use our affiliate link below, you'll support the show as well. With all that said, let's get into it.
Yeah, so this is now we're talking about competitive here and the Inquisition roster specifically. What are your thoughts on the Inquisition roster and have they changed since the data slate got dropped?
Yeah, so this is really interesting. So I was already a big fan of the RBTs and the Breaches. I am even more of a fan of the RBTs and even more of a fan of the Breaches. So I think those are the two auto takes now. I think they're the ones that you probably shouldn't leave home without. And then I think probably the Kazakhin. This will be controversial. I think you could drop them because how much AP do you need? That's kind of the question, right?
All,
like how much do you need to be able to kill on a turn? Because when you're packing a plasma pistol, a multi-melter, and already, and then you can bring another either plasma gun or melter gun. Do you really need another AP weapon? Do you need 5? And I imagine that's how the team's going to get nerfed anyway. But the dual comms is lovely. Don't get me wrong. I appreciate that. But actually, in my opinion, Breaches might be better into that matchup because a cat can give you more activation advantage to reveal a model and get a shot off with a multi-melter turn 1 or get a shot off with a plasma gun turn 1 or a plasma pistol, whatever it's going to be. And that's probably going to be more beneficial. So I think actually Breaches and Exaction are the two that make the roster. I think Sisters Silence, I'm not seeing them on there personally. Maybe I should give them a go, but I think the Inquisition team themselves are already quite melee focused. So I think giving them that ancillary support wouldn't be too useful. Models that I think I've massively grown an opinion of is the Quest Keeper with the massive chainsaw for 5-6 damage and brutal. Brutal is such a good keyword. It's so useful just for forcing through damage in melee, and it massively increases your reliability of killing. And he does that really well. So he's really good. The Deathworld Veteran's great as well. So I already think you have some good melee options going out there, and I wouldn't want to take too much more. So I reckon if you were to ask me if I could only have one ancillary support, it's going to be Breaches, and that's who I'd take. So I think maybe taking just those two and filling out the roster options for them might actually be the best option. But that's kind of where I'm at right now. I think after I've done this little soiree with Exaction Squad, Inquisition might be who I delve into for a little bit longer because they're so fun. They've got so much depth, and I think that they could be really, really interesting.
Valid.
All right, Conor, should we move to the next question? That brings us to the end of the episode. Hopefully you found something new or useful while listening, and if you did, throwing us a like would be greatly appreciated. If you want to make sure you don't miss any episodes, make sure you hit that subscribe button and click on the bell so you get notifications as soon as the next one drops. It really is the best way to help a small channel like ours. And if you can't wait, and you do want early access, we have a Patreon where you get exclusive access to all our content ahead of time. As always, we'd love to hear your thoughts and feedback. So drop a comment below and we'll get right to you. Thank you so much for listening. I'm your host Ryan. This has been Turning Point Tactics, and we'll see you next week.